After packing up our tent and other belongings at the Cerrone campsite, we ate breakfast and walked the 18.5 kilometers to the Dixon campsite. Look, it's tree fur.
What's tree fur?
It's also known as moss. But a few years ago when we were hiking in Peru, Aaron saw it on the trees and called it tree fur. Yesterday we got to camp Dixon a little late and we were tired. Aaron was a little cranky after he rolled his ankle. But yesterday we hiked from Cerrone to Dixon, which was 18 to 19 kilometers depending on which source you look at, which is equivalent to about 11 miles. We were hiking for 7.5 hours including lunch, and now we're on our way from Dixon to Los Perros, which is supposed to be shorter, only about 5 hours.
Sorry we didn't do like a tour of the camp or anything like that. By the time we got here we were so exhausted that we didn't really know how to do anything. Maybe we'll sit down and talk about it in further depth once we get home. This is where the check-in, and right there where the windows are is where the kitchen is, where you can cook your food. That's the ranger station. They've got some new buildings being built right there. Ranger station. And then, if you're so inclined, you can eat burgers and pizza right there. The campsite right here, we actually went back into the trees to avoid some wind and additional rain. I'm talking about that view, but that view's also nice right there. There's the Nug. There's Sarah. Oh, that's beautiful. I did want to point out that a glacier, actually it looks like maybe two parts of them. One is right there, and another right there. Coming down, feeding that.
Okay, this is where we started this morning, seeming like we went pretty much straight up to right here, 3 kilometers. And now we have 7.5 more kilometers, which seems like a pretty steady incline. up to our next camp of Los Perros. Look at the view back there. Alright, we just came from somewhere down there, which is straight uphill, so I can't actually show where it was. But we've been hiking through all of these pretty woods right here. Despite having to go uphill, it's still pretty. What do you think about it, Aaron?
Oh, I love you every day for the stuff you take me on. I love these trips. Right here, this is why we put ourselves through so much pain. Just seeing views like this.
You're welcome.
I mean, views like this. And that behind Erica as well. That's pretty important for why we're doing this. So definitely worth the trek, but the actual process is not so easy. Hey, so we just got back, finished our hike from the campsite Dixon over to Los Perros campsite. And then it was about 11-12 kilometers. It's not always the fastest. Usually they quote around 4 to 5 hours for normal individuals to get there. But we always feel like they're always comparing that to like Olympian athletes because...
Well, I don't think they account for breaks. So we stopped for lunch and we stopped for another snack break. So I don't think they account for the breaks so much.
True, but by no means is this an easy hike. So I would, anytime you look into probably doing this hike, always quote maybe an extra 30 minutes to an hour. What are my thoughts on it?
Well, tomorrow's our biggest day. We'll be going up across John Gardner Pass. It should be about 10 to 12 hour day, so we'll see how we feel after that.
Yeah, probably not so good. We might not get to recording anything. I'm going to try, but we really want to make our time because if we don't get to a specific campsite by 2 o'clock, they're not going to let us continue, and we're going to want to speed through.
But we will do some recording the second half because we're crossing over some cool suspension bridges, so I'm going to make Aaron get the camera.
So I'm going to do recording.
Okay.
Okay.